Welcome to Geek Buzz. I'm Nixie Pixel, here to talk about nerdy stuff that tickles my neurotransmitters, like epic space battles between epic alien factions born from a mutual hatred of epic proportions. Did I mention it was going to be epic? Brought to you by Audible. Now you may be thinking, my oh my, didn't Rebellion come out in July? And I rhymed. You are spot on with the release date, my friends, but you also probably know that I'm not your average reviewer. I like to take my time, and I definitely don't play a game for half an hour, then proceed to write a diatribe about the subject. I just don't think that's fair for the developers, for the game itself, etc. and so on. And as far as real-time strategies are concerned, I don't normally play them, and here's why.
Our allies are being attacked.
My APM sucks.
Yes, indeed.
Then you have turn-based strategy games, which I normally find hugely more fun, except it can be a little bit slow. I wonder if I should build Stonehenge. I could really use a free monument in every city. So you can imagine my delight when I came across Sins of a Solar Empire. It's like Starcraft in that it's in real time, and like Civ in that it's a 4X game. Explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. You play one of three races: the Traitor Emergency Coalition, which are human, the Advent, which are essentially pious bioengineered superhumans, and my favorite, aliens with some crazy Klingon-like anger called the Visari. All of these factions are of course at war with each other, and with Ironclad's newest Sins game, Rebellion, you can even choose sub-factions. Now don't leave me yet for what the game lacks in simplicity, it makes up for in badassery. Within your original faction, you decide if you want to be a loyalist or a rebel. They each have a different focus with different perks, making the game even more diverse. Loyalists are more, well, loyal in supporting their main faction with lots of defenses, and rebels are aggressive forces with damage-dealing ships. Ooh, I haven't talked about the ships yet? Having all of these details in a game can be daunting, and the team at Ironclad thought of that. They've created one of the least agonizing tutorials I've ever played, and that's saying a lot. Now back to the ships. Look, they even have phallic-looking frigates. One of the things I really love about this game is the sheer scale of it. You're not just hanging out at your home planet kicking it, you're going and exploring the stratospheres of all these other planets, making allies with one faction and enemies with the next. You can trade with those factions, or if you have enough research, send them on missions. And if they don't do what you say, you can sick pirates on them, or just take your giant Titan ship of death to go wipe them out and claim their territory for your own. Let's say that you're not new to this whole massive scale RTS. Don't worry, you can still set up your keybinds, customize your hotkeys. Also, the user interface is swell and the AI can still obliterate you to the point where you're curled up in the fetal position. And it's doing all of this beautifully. The fact that you can zoom in on one planet to a near molecular level, then zoom out to not one solar system, but maybe 2 or 3, what could possibly be wrong with this game? It's missing a single-player campaign. And no, I don't mean a good single-player, I mean any campaign at all. If you remember the awesomeness of Galactic Civilizations or even Starcraft 2, you had to run a few missions to at least simulate that you had some sort of goal of righteousness or evilness or what have you. And you think that having killer multiplayer and really good AI when you play single-player, those little missions that they give you, you think that would make up for it, but for me it really doesn't. I like to have a perceivable start and finish to a game, regardless of if it's a real-time strategy or not. Speaking of multiplayer, be prepared for a huge time warp when you play. We're talking hours. It's gonna take a really, really long time, and for some people that may not be desirable at all. Another slightly negative thing for me is being a Sins veteran, I had all the expansions and the original game, so it felt really complete in and of itself. With Rebellion, I paid a significant chunk of change and it didn't seem like there was a whole lot more going on. But if you're a newbie to the game or haven't gotten any of the expansions, Rebellion is more than worth it. Ironclad also offers $10 off if you have Sins already. If you hate the clickfest of an RTS, but turn-based strategies are getting a little bit boring for you, pick up a copy of Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. In fact, I'm giving you guys a chance to get a free copy of this game right now. And all you have to do is comment below telling me what you like to see in your strategy games and why, and if you post a video response, it counts as 2 entries because I want to see your smiling faces. Also, I have a Google Plus account, so if you respond to that description below, it will count as another entry. So yeah, until next time, talk nerdy to you later. Now it's time to pay my bills. My guilty pleasure? Stephen King novels. Out of 100,000 audiobooks on Audible's website, I picked the book about the evil clown to listen to at night. And I wonder why I have insomnia. Head on over to audiblepodcast.com/geekbuzz to get your free audiobook download of your choice when you sign up today. And I promise evil clowns are totally optional.